Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
You know, for Las Vegas, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for Las Vegas, they've got Chris Middleton. Magic Johnson is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Barnes. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Maxey after Magic Johnson's bucket. And it's sent back by Drummond. Johnson outside. Clarkson finds Johnson. Middleton outside. A 3-ball. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Out to Clarkson. Shoots over Embiid. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Shot by Grimes, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He had a nice open look right there.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, here's what Las Vegas' head coach had to say earlier. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here is Barnes. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Pass to Grimes. The three-pointer, no good. Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
On the free throw, no good.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Clarkson for 3. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Middleton outside. And stolen by Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Middleton outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers trail by 3. And here's Maxey. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Embiid. Crafty move. And the layup is good.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. George against Middleton. George passes to Embiid. Shoots over Johnson. Johnson with the block. Middleton on the wing, defended by George. And the basket is good. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Las Vegas.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the basket by Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Back to Maxey. Over Johnson. Maxey, no good. Las Vegas leading by 5. Pass to Barnes. Launches from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game.
Yeah, spot-up shooting, one of Barnes' really strong suits offensively.
Now, here's Maxey. Last game he had 34 points. Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it down to Middleton. Stolen by George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fall. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Johnson with it. His last outing, 16 points for him. Kicks it down to Middleton. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Maxey. No good from outside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
They double-team Johnson. For three, Middleton. Nobody near Barnes. Second shot opportunity. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. Outside, Maxey. And the 3 ball is good. Maxey's got 14 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Johnson down low. He's covered by Maxey. Here's the break. Goes up and slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Barnes kicks to Middleton. Pass to Drummond. And here's Clarkson. Inside. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Over Maxey. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Barnes. 6 points for him.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Here's Maxey. No good on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Johnson outside. And stolen by Maxey. Outside, George. The 76ers with another miss. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Golden State Warriors. Johnson scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4 or 5.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Here's what Las Vegas has got going right now. Chris Boucher's checked in for Andre Drummond. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. Robinson's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Goodwin subbed in for Jordan Clarkson.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now, here's Johnson. And it's Goodwin missing. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Here's the 3. Maxey, no good. Las Vegas leading by 6. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Maxey. That one good for 2. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play. Here's
Johnson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. In the corner, it's Robinson. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Embiid with a screen on Olynyk. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Boucher passes to Robinson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Embiid with the steal. Over in the corner, Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Puts the move on, and it's Oubre laying it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
For three, Olynyk. And McCain pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 5. 1 second separating the shot clock and game time. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops. So both teams making some changes here. That one is no good. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Las Vegas again missing. Oubre on the wing. That one goes in. Oubre's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Las Vegas. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
We've got Olynyk. Good one out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Robinson, and it's Boucher in at the center, locking down the middle.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Gordon. Edwards is out there with Oubre. And there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the point guard position.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Las Vegas leading by 6. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Boucher. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Here's McCain. He's covered by McConnell. He took the opportunity when he saw it. Oubre's got 9 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's McConnell. No scoring in this one. Four on the shot clock. Boucher finds Robinson. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the wing. McCain's shot is off. Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Good win. He can't get that one. Walker with some nice D. And now the 76ers on the break. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his first points in this one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Olynyk. Here's Boucher. Trains it from 17 feet out. 7 points in the game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Oubre outside. Good on the triple.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. Ellis, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Butler, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McConnell finds Olynyk. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his third assist on the night.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
It'll go when the Las Vegas lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Joel Embiid. Now McConnell. Still yet to score. Outside Robinson. Pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line. Again, Las Vegas scores.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The 76ers trail by 5. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Embiid. Embiid with authority. Las Vegas has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Robinson on the wing. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's McCain. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here's Ellis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's McCain. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Johnson comes in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the 76ers, Yabusele, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Great look there, but off target. Here's Oubre. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Las Vegas, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
That one is off. So for Las Vegas, Luke Cornett comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Grant in for Barnes. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll be facing Jrue Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup with the Kings, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Robinson, that's good.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Johnson against Maxey. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers, trailing by 5. Misses from close range.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Well, you see the elite nature of Paul George's game. Make a steal on one end, finish with authority on the other.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Here's George after Magic Johnson's bucket and a missed layup.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Grant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And Las Vegas leads by 7.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
From deep, George. And the officials call goaltending, so they award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Kicks it out to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cornette. Off target with his 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Johnson against Maxey. Johnson gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Maxey on the wing, covered by Johnson.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And he comes up with the deuce. Now it's a 6-point Las Vegas lead.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Bounce pass Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Maxey.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Johnson gets the bucket.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Here's Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson up top, guarded by Embiid. Back to Johnson. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. They get it again. Kicks it out to Ellis. Back to Johnson. High arcing shot, and that one drops for him. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for Las Vegas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Embiid. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Johnson with it. Maxey covering. Grant. That's good.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. So for Las Vegas, Barnes, who's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Middleton subbed in for Robinson. The 76ers making a switch here. Pass to Grimes. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. They need this one. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And here's Maxey following Jeremy Grant's three. Maxey against Johnson. Shoots the three. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut back down to 12 as they get that one from Maxey.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Maxey against Johnson. Nifty move. Middleton outside. There's the three. And it's Bona with the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Here's Middleton. The kick out to Barnes. Second chance shot. The rebound by Yabusele.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate. I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Maxey, that shot off. Good work defensively by Johnson. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Las Vegas going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And this question comes to us from Mindful Journey. Let's see. What was the best class you ever took? I'm assuming both of you took them.
Oh, come on. I have my degrees. Shaq has 4. But I like to say my best class technically is the Jet Academy. Look it up, jetacademy.com.
Well, my class is human resource development. I have a doctorate in that, I might add.
Well, I think you just did. And that is a wrap. Now
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Chris Middleton is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
And for the 76ers, Yabusele out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Here's Embiid, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
The 76ers trail by 15. Down low. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
To the inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Back to Maxey. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the paint. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the 76ers. At the elbow, it's George. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Johnson dishes to Drummond. Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Barnes outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got 27.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Yabusele passes to Embiid. Here's Maxey. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Middleton inside the 3-point line, and the wing jumper offline.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Nice shot from the wing. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's George. He's got 7, but 3. Great D that time from Middleton. Las Vegas leading by 17. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Embiid. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 34 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Pass to Yabusele. That's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Now Las Vegas moving it up. It's tipped. George against Barnes. Tries from 10. George with the bucket. 9 points in the game so far. So it's Las Vegas now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Johnson dishes to Barnes. Back to Johnson. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
and he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Maxey passes to Yabusele. Maxey with the screen on Barnes. Here's Yabusele, covered by Barnes. Yabusele kicks to Maxey, and he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got 26 points.
The shortest 3 in the game. Maxey solid from that corner.
Johnson finds Clarkson. Johnson against Maxey. Middleton outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 76ers trail by 16. Grimes passes to Maxey. That 3 off the mark. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clarkson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Yabusele, still without a basket. Here's Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Johnson double teamed. Middleton left side. Deep 2 from Clarkson. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Maxey. 26 points for him. And it's good for 2. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
The hook. And Johnson finishes off inside. And Las Vegas leads by 18.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Yabusele. Drills it from outside. Yabusele's got himself going with the triple, his 1st basket of the game. Maxey against Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Johnson sets the screen for Middleton. Over George. Johnson finds Middleton. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Maxey. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Las Vegas leading by 18. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And first time out of the game called for Las Vegas.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Las Vegas making a change here. Grant's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Paul George. Middleton against Oubre. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Las Vegas.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Probably the last guy you want to foul out there. Maxey almost automatic at the strike.
Maxey hits them both. Las Vegas leading by 17. Johnson outside. Barnes outside. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Johnson, good. And Las Vegas leads by 17.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Maxey, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing calm.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Las Vegas. Offensive rebound, and Embiid is right there.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Barnes hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. 7 points for Barnes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Johnson with it. Now defended by Oubre. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Pass to Embiid. 1:49 left in the third. Nails the baby hook.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Johnson kicks to Clarkson. Back to Johnson. Grant sets a screen for Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 39.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now Johnson. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Johnson draws the double. Barnes kicks to Clarkson. And there's the drive. That's tipped. Here's McCain. Covered by Johnson. Kicks it out to Maxey. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Here's Johnson. Here's Grant. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Oubre. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey against Johnson. Right wing. There's the pick. Here's McCain. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Middleton for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Las Vegas ahead, up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Drummond. Olynyk is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Ellis at the point. And here is Ellis after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. Clarkson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Pass to Oubre. There's the triple. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clarkson from 12 feet out. That one doesn't drop. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Clarkson, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Middleton bounces high off the rim and drops. Middleton's got 13 points in the second half. The 76ers trail by 16. Lowry looking around. Embiid with the screen on Olynyk. Oubre can't get it to go.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Ellis, that's good.
Jordan Clarkson has better passing skills than people think. That is on time and on target.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. At the top of the key, Embiid. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Middleton against Edwards. From down low. That misses off the backboard. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Embiid. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Good D by Drummond. Olynyk with it. Lowry picks him up. For 3, Middleton. And Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. Oubre outside. Embiid with a screen on Middleton. Oubre bounce pass. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Now, here's Clarkson. Back to Middleton. That one goes. Count it. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success.
Pass to Oubre from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Oubre's got 10 points in just the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Fires from the wing. Ellis, the pass to Middleton. Over Edwards. And it's good off the back rim and in. Middleton's got 24 points.
And that's his game. Middleton knows he's out there to shoot the rock whenever he gets a good look.
Pass to Embiid. And that one, good. 25 points in the game. And Zoelis will bring it up for Las Vegas. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Las Vegas calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. And the 76ers also making a change. Grimes is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas' coach talk to his team during the timeout. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Just 3 to shoot. They get the rebound. Outside for Robinson. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. So it's Las Vegas now. 15-point game. Here's Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, man, that is a smooth jumper by Barnes. Looking comfortable at all 3 levels these days.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the layup falls. Johnson's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Knocks it loose. Boucher with the steal. Here's Grant. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to McCain. Six to shoot. Here's Embiid. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. And Las Vegas leads by 19.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid with the screen on Grant. Oubre against Grant. Oubre outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. Las Vegas leading by 19 points. Shot from 16. No good from Grant. Here's Grimes, guarded by Robinson. Out to Edwards. Fires from deep. And it's Johnson with the rebound. For Las Vegas, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Oubre. Here's McCain. A three-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Floats it up for Grant. Embiid with the steal. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the 76ers making a change here.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The 8-footer. Good chance here for Barnes. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 13 points for Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Yabusele, stolen by Grant. Johnson with it. Barnes dishes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. A 3 from Barnes. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 out of 12 now.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Maxey's got 35 in the game. Now here's Johnson. Barnes screen on Maxey. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Embiid with a screen on Barnes. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Boucher. George with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And here they go. From 17 feet out. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by George. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Here's Johnson. That one falls. Johnson's got 45 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Yabusele. Off with the layup. Las Vegas leading by 22. Johnson, the pass to Boucher. It's good.
Well, you got to get to that in-between game sometimes. Chris Boucher getting to that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Yabusele. Embiid inside the line. It's rebounded by Johnson. Las Vegas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
McCain, the shot's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Las Vegas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. Can you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game?
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Now, here's Oubre after Magic Johnson's miss. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Grant. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's McCain. So we see Las Vegas taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Magic Johnson.
Yeah, 12 turnovers tonight, not good. That's that kind of negates the 20s. I mean, it was an amazing, phenomenal, dominant game, but Jesus Christ. But you know what? It's a high risk, high reward offense we play. So it's a lot of fast breaks, a lot of long plays. So you're going to have turnovers. So I guess it's kind of like, kind of like the Barry Sanders thing. He loses yards, but he gets the big game. 21-27, high percentage shots all game from Magic as usual. 109 points. All right, let's check out. I hate, I really don't even like showing Magic's highlights. They never ever show us assists. They always just show rebounds and points and defensive plays. I keep saying this on everything. 2K needs to, because 2K is so focused on my player that their highlight package is geared towards, individual scoring. They never show any team highlights. It's all about the individual. See what I'm saying? Watch this. He has 27 assists. They're not going to show any of them in the highlight package. Watch. It's going to be just nothing but him scoring and getting rebounds or doing defensive plays. Basically, just the individual. See? Not one of his assists are going to be shown. It's just individualistic plays. Nothing to do with team basketball. That's all 2K focuses on, man. Look at that. Just Tim scoring. 27 assists, ain't show not one of them in the highlight package. Ridiculous. Anyway, it's still a fun game, though. Let's see who's playing next. Let's see. It appears that it's looking like it's going to be I want to say Team Larry. Nope, it's going to be Showtime again. Showtime's up next. They're playing the Cavs. They're playing Cleveland at Cleveland up next. Yep. It's going to be Showtime taking on Cleveland in the next video, guys. I'll see you for that one. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you're going to my channel and checking out my playlists. All the games that are there for Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, including Michael Jordan, Wilt Chamberlain, and various other things are there. So make sure you're checking that out and saving it to your favorites. That's where all the games go. As soon as they're played, I put them there in sequential order. So that being said, guys, thanks. And I appreciate you guys for showing up, and let's keep it going. Peace.